What's going on, guys? Snag here, and it's time to preview round 10 of the 2024 NRL season, guys. And I'm pumped for this one. This is going to be a hard round for head-to-heads. I like a lot of punts. I'm loving the punts, but the head-to-heads is going to be tough. I reckon a few people are going to do two or three out of 8 this round. I'm not going to lie. So don't forget, guys, drop your 1 to 8 through there. Who's winning all these games? Dolphins, Sea Eagles, Panthers, Bulldogs. Drop them in there, guys. And just before we get into it, guys, I am going to start doing a third video a week, and it's essentially going to be news stuff, just going over the news, thoughts on the news, talking about it and all that sort of stuff, and also just replying to comments. So if you do have any sort of questions or thoughts on things, so for example, thoughts on Dave Fafita going to Penrith, or who do you think should be the number 6 for the Blues, stuff like that, drop those in the comments, guys. I'd love to answer all those too. I get them a lot, but I don't really know how to answer them, so I just thought I'd dedicate a video to them, sort of thing. So and I probably will do it every week, but if it's just like a real slow week and there's nothing going on, maybe I'll skip it, but we'll have to wait and see. But first, let's go. Fins up, baby. Fins versus the Sea Eagles. It's a tough game to pick, man. Tough game to pick. Panthers versus the Junior Panthers. Eels versus the Broncos. West Tigers versus the Knights. Dragons versus the Rabbitohs. Storm versus the Sharkies. This is going to be huge. First versus second. Pappenhausen out. Are the Sharkies legit? Are they flat track bullies? Have to wait and see, guys. I can't wait. Roosters versus the Warriors. Warriors desperate for a win. And Titans versus the Cowboys. Cowboys desperate for a win all of a sudden. Real desperate for a win, sort of thing. All right, let's get into these, guys. We'll go through all our punt. We'll go through the team list. We'll have a look at the team stats. We'll have a look at the punt. I'll chuck down, let you know what my punts are, sorry. And, and I only do punts for the first 3 games, guys, just because changes and stuff like that throughout the week and all that sort of stuff. I was really bummed out last week because I thought Cleary was in, put all my punts around Cleary, and then he didn't play. And they were sort of like, he was never really probable to play. I was like, come on, man. I think what they should do with these team lists on Tuesday, like it's Tuesday night now, is they should do it like the NBA. So you drop your team list, how you think it's going to roll out. But it's just say Turbo's got a bit of an injury cloud. You just write questionable next to them. Or, you know what I mean? Maybe Saab's got a little niggle, but he should be fine. You just write probable. You know what I mean? And if there's nothing, they're playing, sort of thing. And obviously someone could blow their knee out getting out of the shower, but you know what I mean? Like, at least we have an idea, there's an injury cloud over so-and-so, maybe he won't play. Or, I think in the NBA they do in doubt as well. Like, so there's a few different, levels of whether they are going to play or not. And it just gives us a better idea. So, I don't know if they're listening, whoever does all this sort of stuff, do that, because that was I think Cleary came out, Ivan Cleary came out and said, he was never really locked in to play. We're pretty sure he was going to be rested. Well, we saw him there, his name was there, we thought he was playing. So bummed us out, man. Alright, so look, we got Herbie Farmworth back, lads. Tessie New got injured last week, so perfect timing. What else we got here? We got Max Plath still in, Kerr, Ray Stone, big bench, Kenny Bromwich. We've got Kerr, Kenny Bromwich, Ray Stone, and Lemu. Jesus Christ. Now, there are a couple of, so there's out, so Lachlan Croker and Nathan Brown both out. Big losses, man. Turbo, Saab, Kohler, Garrick, Talau, Brooks, Cherry Evans, Paseka, Lawton, Aloye, Ben Travojevic comes back, guys. Corey Riddell in the second row there, and Jake Travojevic. How long is Olakuatu out for? How long is he out for? Hopefully not too long. Ben Condon. Jeez, I've got a rough mugshot of him, bro. All right, let's have a look at some team stats real quick before we go through our punts. All right, Dolphins have lost 3 of their past 4 games at Suncorp. Sea Eagles have conceded 106 points in their last 3 games at Suncorp. Jermaine Asako has scored 7 tries in the past 7 games at Suncorp. Ruben Garrick has scored 42 points in 3 games. It's because he doesn't pass, lad. Jake Averillo has scored 5 tries in... So Jake Averillo has scored a try in 3 consecutive games. So I started reading the wrong ones. So I've got 2 punts for this one, guys. I've got a little safety. So I've got, this might just $2.41. I've got over 40 points, and I got Manly first to 15. So if we go back here, guys, we'll see both teams are conceding over 20 a game. So that's, if they both add up to over 40, I like taking overs, over 40. And Manly have been getting out to good leads and sort of surrendering them, sort of thing. So, I like Manly to start on top strong. And then Dolphins have actually been outscoring their second half. I can't remember what the numbers were. I had them a week or two ago. Dolphins' second half is massively outscoring their first half. So I definitely like that one sort of thing. I think Manly should win this game still, but I'm not confident at all. Dolphins just keep impressing me more and more. They do have Herbie back. And just obviously with the outs as well. But I do think Manly could get out to a pretty nice lead early, but I'm just not confident to put them head-to-head. So, yeah, I put Manly first 15 points and over 40. And then for my try scorers, guys, I have Ruben Garrick and I have Jermaine Asako, just because Ruben Garrick doesn't pass the ball. Can't remember the exact numbers, but they're scoring, I think it's 44% of their tries. Yeah, 48% of their tries on the right side. So I like that one too, guys. That's paying $5.25. So Jermaine Asako score too. I like it a lot. Geez, I've got to pick a head-to-head, don't I? I don't want to. I actually don't want to. Give me a look at the team list again. All right, so who comes in? So Lawton comes in. Look, Kafusi. Forward pack's relatively. Dolphins pack isn't incredible, but I'm just going Sea Eagles just because Turbo is such a weapon. Getting ready for Origin. Fuller had a stinker last week. That is such a big discrepancy. I can see a lot of even sort of matchups across the board here, but Turbo's just, I just can't. Yeah, Fuller, I don't know. I'm going to go Manly, but with zero confidence, guys. Take your own pick here. I don't know if I'm just feeling like, I'm trying to work out whether I am just feeling like Manly are better than they actually are, but I personally still feel like they're like top 4 caliber. So, we'll have to wait and see. I'm going to take Manly just like. I would not be taking a line. I would not be anything. But, yeah, with zero confidence, guys, I'm going the Manly Sea Eagles. Panthers Doggies. Oh, this is going to be nuts, man. I feel like this could be a funny one. Like, I feel like Penrith, to me, I think Cleary would just, like, the teams that have sort of rated Penrith the most, right? I feel like, obviously, players that have played, you can't wait to play against your old club. You want to have a good performance. So Crichton's going to want to have a big one, blah, 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 all that sort of stuff. But I feel like the Penrith coaching staff, all these teams, the club, all the teams that have rated them, I feel like they're like, let's smash them. So it's like, shouldn't have left, bro. Almost like putting a statement to them, like, it was us, not you. It was the organisation, not you, sort of thing. I don't know. It was the system, not you. I don't know. But I think, I'm just really excited for this one. 6 o'clock, nice early game, Bluebet Stadium. Absolutely cannot wait. So Tungo's out, Tyro Peach is out. I didn't think he played anyway, but Alamotti comes in. I'm not too sure how they're going to shuffle stuff around. Alamotti will just take Tago's spot, or whether, you know what I mean, they'll move around at all. I'm not too sure, guys, but I'm assuming Penrith like to just, when one guy goes out, another guy slots in. These you don't muck around with it too much. And then the chin, he's back. The greatest chin of all time. Nathan Cleary. Moses Leota, Fisher Harris, Mitch Kenny. Mitch Kenny's smoky for Origin for me. He's been making Origin tackles. And like I said it in my preview, that's in my post video last week. I'm actually, I heard Guru and a few of the other guys saying he's slow out of dummy half. He doesn't dart out of dummy half. but that's not Penrith's style. But I love the way he skips away from the ruck and creates really good space for his ball play. And that's what, like, he's very rarely throws a bad pass because he's so far, like, he has no pressure on him when he's passing because he does this nice little skip back as he passes. I think he's a smoky for Origin, I really do. I mean, your spine now is pretty much your lock as well. So if you do go Mitch Kenny, Cleary, and Isaiah Yeo, they've just got that, and Luai possibly. That almost is the new modern day spine. It's they would all know where each other are going to be, sort of thing. So it's definitely a possibility. Garner in at the second row, maybe Fafita will be in that 11 jersey next year. Jake Cole comes in on the bench. Okay. Jake Cole, wonder what he's going to play. Lindsay Smith, Liam Henry, Garner. I wasn't too impressed with him. Did he play? He played the World Club Challenge? Didn't rate him, Didn't rate him. Blake Taft, Karaz, Bronson, completely unchanged. That's right, it is completely unchanged, this team. And playing good footy, man. Like I said, Bulldogs are playing real good footy. Like, they're just, don't quite have crazy cattle where it counts. Like, they've got incredible outside backs and stuff like that. I don't know why. Like, Connor Tracy, for me, like, I know they're probably just sick of chop and change in teams and stuff like that, but Connor Tracy, for me, has to go straight back into fullback. He is better than Blake Taft. And Presto, for me, he's just got to come straight back in here and take Salmon's spot. That's my personal opinion, but he's sticking with it. We'll see how it goes. Let's have a look at some of these stats before we get to our punts. Penrith Panthers have won 6 games against the Bulldogs. Their past 6 games against the Bulldogs. Bulldogs have 4 premiership winners in their lineup. That is crazy. Taruva has scored 7 tries in his past 4 games at Bluebet. I think he'll be on for one this weekend. Bulldogs have not won at Bluebet since 2016. Holy. Penrith Panthers have won 12 of their past 13 games at Bluebet. Do I have 2 here? I've only done 1 here. All right, so I just did this one just because I saw the clip on TikTok where there's like, what's your predictions for the game to Nathan Cleary? And he said he's a Penrith 13 plus, Dylan Edwards to score. So I've gone that. I've gone that, lads. But yeah, I actually do like it. I do think Penrith will get on top and probably try and put the sword to him. I mean, if we look to put the sword to him in the past, 44-18, 30-18, 3-game win streak. Look at that, the Doggies, 3 from 5. It's not bad at all. 4 from 8. You win half your games, you give yourself a chance of making finals. 78% completion rate to 77. 87 to 86% tackle efficiency. Penrith scoring 23, conceding 15. And not too bad from the Bulldogs. 20 scoring 20, conceding 17. Not too bad at all. Penrith 60%. And yeah, Doggies, no chance there. No, not much luck there anyway. 8 from 20. It's not horrendous. 8 from 22. Yeah, we'll go Penrith to win this one, guys. I feel like I thought that last week I've just been waiting for that Penrith game where they go, because Penrith, I think people have sort of took them a little bit more seriously, but I feel like people like not brushed over them, but they're just like, oh, you know what? I think Broncos. I think Roosters. I think Melbourne look like they. I feel like people have just sort of brushed them. So I've been waiting for that game where Penrith go, it's us, bro. Like, we've won the last 3. Like, we're the team you got to beat. And this could be it. But yeah, I'm excited. I just can't wait for this game. I don't know why. I'm super amped for it. It's gonna be good. Good to see. Let's see what the Doggies have got, lad. Let's see if they're pretenders. Nah, they're definitely not, man. I actually don't mind the way for. Oh, geez, $5.50 if you're a Doggies fan. Get on it, lad. Broncos versus the Eels. Now, when I first saw this game, I was actually like, man, I reckon Eels can win this, fresh off a bye, they play good at home. Broncos aren't as good in Sydney as they are at home. I was sitting there, and then I looked at the team list, and I was like, oh yeah, Gutherson and Moses are both out. I remembered Moses was out, but I forgot Gutho's out too, which is just just their two best attacking weapons. Gutho doesn't drop a ball. Can't remember the last time he just dropped a ball cold. Yeah, it's going to be tough, man. And like, look, we said this about the Broncos. Like, we're saying, can they still make the 8? Can they still make the whatever? Are they still going to play finals footy? Let's just say Renault's meant to be back around 23 or whatever. Can they still make the 8 or whatever? Without Renault till pretty much the very, very end of the year. And we said, look, I mean, at the end of the day, even without Renault, I still would take Broncos to beat pretty much every team here. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe what if Warriors have a full strength team and back to their best, maybe then. But Broncos can still beat all these teams. So I don't see why they don't just at very least hang around here sort of thing. I don't see any of these teams here, like, no offense to the Raiders, but I don't see that with Fogarty out. I don't see them going 6 wins from 7 games over the next. You know what I mean? I don't see the Cowboys doing that. I don't see the Knights doing that. So there's no teams like looking crazy good and just had a little bit of a rough start. So I think Broncos should be able to hang in and around there sort of thing. So I think they'll be just fine. But I did say this on the preview. They better be praying that Paddy Carrigan doesn't go down as well, because I think if he goes down as well, let's just say he does do a syndesmosis for 6 weeks or something, I think they'll be in serious trouble. Because he's then you're missing a lot. So I think he's more important than Reece. I really do. He's nuts. He's so good, man. It's actually insane how good he is. But no, super excited for this game, guys. All right, so Blaze Talangi, you're not fullback. We got Mika Sivo, Will Penasini, Russell, Bailey Simonson, Ethan Sanders, Dylan Brown. It's just not much going on there. Regan Campbell-Gillard, Joey Larswick, Junior Paulo, Sean Lane, Ryan Madison, Hopgood, great forward pack. Bryce Cartwright to the bench. Makatoa, Offarangawi, and Tuolangi. Morgan Harper back drop, Dejan Arce drop. Bizarre, man. Bizarre. Ethan Sanders is, they're finally playing him and he bloody signed to go to the Canberra Raiders. So this Josh Rogers guy has come in. He doesn't even have a profile. He doesn't have a profile on NRL.com yet. Don't know anything about him other than he plays for the Burleigh Bears. I think. But yeah, besides that, pretty damn full strength. Like, Broncos, this is still a really good team. See, where you really miss Renault is, right, you're not going to really miss him against bottom 5 teams. You're really going to miss Renault. Tight game. You need the smart plays, you need the percentage plays, you need the best option every time. You miss him in the wet. You miss him in wet games. You miss him in certain situations. I don't think they'll miss him a whole heap against bottom 5 teams. They're still so stacked. I mean, it's pretty crazy. Like, Jesse Arthurs is out as well, but Corey Oates is no slouch. I mean, he'll be starting in a lot of NRL teams. Put it this way: if Corey Oates is in Parramatta, I'm pretty sure he'll be playing week in, week out. But yeah, let's have a look at some player stats quickly. Eels have lost their last 9 games without Clint Gutherson at fullback. God damn. Broncos have won 3 of their past 4 games against the Eels. Eels have conceded 76 points in their past 2 games. Jesus Christ. Broncos have won only 1 of 4 games at CommBank Stadium. See, the full strength Parramatta, I think, could definitely trouble them. All right, so I've got a little double up for this one, guys, and I've got a bit more of a juicy one. So my double up's just Broncos minus 3.5. Walsh to score 8 points. I think he's good for a try. He'll be goal kicking. So even if Broncos score 4 tries, Broncos really need to score 4 tries, or Reece Walsh to score a try, and that's locked. And then over 37 points, guys. So I think that one should be good for a double up. And then a bit of fun, I've got Reece Walsh and Piakura to score. Broncos' edge defense has been pretty flimsy. I mean, Sean Lane, and he'll be on Ryan Madison's side, I believe. Sean Lane's had some stinkers, so if you like Ricky, possibly. But yeah, this is Ryan Madison's second week. Piakura is a crazy ball runner, man. And where is Broncos? I've got to bring that thing up, the I'll bring that tool up next time where teams are scoring all their tries, so you guys can see. But yeah, I love Piakura for one. That's paying $9, guys. I don't mind that at all. Reese is really, close to, almost as close to a lock as you can get, and I think Piakura is good for one. He's definitely, if he's going to do it, he's going to do it against Para. So good shot. Let's have a look at some team stats quickly. Broncos torched, and I think this is Parramatta's first 13-plus loss last year. Got absolutely roasted. Bit of a closer one earlier in the year. Parramatta won from their last 5. Broncos 3 from the last 5, coming off a loss. 3 from 8, 5 from 9. Broncos still haven't had a bye. Tackle efficiency, completion rate 79 to 75. Tackle efficiency 87 each. Points scored 19 to 26. And Broncos are scoring fine. Definitely want to get this down. This is a little bit of a concern. I think Broncos last year, this was about 26, 27, and this was about 16, 17. So he's conceding rough, 2.5 tries a game, I guess, sort of thing. But 21, that's pretty solid. It's getting up there. That's definitely getting up there. Broncos win this one, obviously, guys. But it's so funny, though. This is the sort of game Parramatta win. It really is. And that's it for the punts for now too, guys. All right. West Tigers Knights. Man, I've got to admit, I really like the way the Knights play without Kalen Ponga. I love this David Armstrong kid. I really like the way they play. I like the way that Bradman Best seems to get a little bit more involved. I thought Twala was brilliant last week. Gamble was good. I just really like the way they play without him. I really do. Happy Coruscant back, guys. Did that say Torsen Brazil? He's back. The Frizz. He's back. So what? Oh, Jack Etherington got dropped. I love watching Jacko play. Bring Jacko back in. Come on, lads. Drop Brodie Jones. What are you doing, lads? Gagai in talks with the Roosters at the moment. Brett Naden's still on the team on the wing. Lockie Galvin. Jaden Sullivan. Yeah, look, guys. Alright, so Sullivan comes in for... What's his name again? Adam Caesar. Twali. How's Seyfarth not suspended? He headbutted someone. So good, man. I love watching him put one on Reid Marnie. Cannot stand Reid Marnie, man. Cannot stand him. West Tigers have won only one of their past 4 games at Scully Park. Scully Park? Where the hell is that? Where are they playing? Tamworth? Why are they playing there? Knights have won their past 4 games against the Tigers. Charlie Staines has scored 3 tries in his past 2 games. Knights have lost 4 of their past 5 away games. Alex Twal is the only Tigers player who has experience to win at Scully Park. Good old Scully Park. Not great, eh? Have a look at some team stats, guys. See how they go last year. Knights got them twice, but only just once. Tigers all of a sudden on a 5-game skid. Knights all of a sudden on a 2-game win streak. 2 from 8, 4 from 9. 79% each in the completions. Tigers starting to miss some tackles, man. That's dropping. And they just can't score points. They just really can't score points. I don't know where their points come from. Lockie Galvin, I mean, having a good run. I mean, he's young too. Doesn't help. And he's not super strong or anything. But, like, it's so funny. Like, Benji Marshall is their coach. I can't attack. I've got no attack, man. That's putrid numbers, man. Like, scoring 14 points a game. I mean, it's 2 tries a game. Pretty bad, man. Pretty bad. Knights aren't too much better, though. I really like the way the Knights play without Ponga. I think they're going to get it done. I just like I said, I think I was, like I said, 1 game away from writing the Knights off. Then they won, and then they won again, and I'm like, okay, well, they're not written off yet. Like they were close, and I'm still not saying they're going to make the 8 or anything, but yeah, like I said last year, people didn't realise Knights started playing really good footy just before Kalen Ponga came back. I think 2 or 3 games. And then you put Kalen Ponga back in on top of that great winning footy, and it was like the cherry on top. And they really, really looked good, man, when because it wasn't just like the throw the ball to your best player sort of thing. They actually played some team footy and threw the ball around, and yeah, it was really nice to watch last year. They were a really good team to watch last year, the Knights. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I'm taking the Knights in this one. I just with no Caesar getting them around, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough task. But if you are a Tigers fan, I'd not write them off. I think they could definitely win this one. Oh, St George versus Rabbitohs, man. How do you say that? Shibuski? Never heard of him. Latrell Mitchell, Jack White, and Cheekham in the centres. Bro, he's a big dude to be playing out in the centres. He's playing middle last year. Cody Walker. Is this a trial game? Dion Tape? Tiapu? Is that how you say his name? Jesus Christ. This is not... Sean Kepi starting. Morley. Damien Cook, Kulamatongi, Jai Arrow. On one arm. Havili. Mamazoulis. Tallis Duncan. Tom Burgess. Matt Finch. Yeah, man. It's going to be tough. She's going to be tough. Now Sully's back. Jack Bird back. Zach Lomax back to the wing. Is Couchman playing? It's Jacob Little. I really like Jacob Little, eh? No, he's still on the... let's have a look at some team stats, guys. Dragons have won only 2 of their past 11 games against the Rabbitohs. Latrell Mitchell has scored 10 tries in 9 games against the Dragons. Dragons have conceded 8 points in their last 3 games at Nestra Jubilee Stadium. Cody Walker plays 200th game. Ben Hunt has scored 5 tries in his past 6 games at COG. Wow. Jeez, this is... I just want the Bunnies to be good. Dragons all of a sudden on a 2-game skid. Thought they played pretty good last week. And Rabbitohs on a 4-game skid. 1 from 8 for the Rabbitohs. Dragons 4 from 9. Completion rate 78 to 77. Tackle efficiency 88 to 86. Average points scored, guys, 18 to 26 for the Dragons and 15 to 36 for the Rabbitohs. Now, for me, this is all weighs on this guy. Like, do you want to see what I want to see Latrell do? First ball, they kick it down to him. I've been saying this for a year. Whenever the Bunnies started sucking last year, I said it. Just take a tough carry, man. Just show all these young fellas, this is how I do it. This is how you do it. Don't go looking for your winger. Don't walk up to the line and fall into it. Just run up, sprint straight at Hame Sele, and hit him. Just run straight at him. Do it, lad. Run straight. Bet you won't. And I bet he won't. I honestly bet he won't. I don't know. I love Latrell. Latrell, to me, it seems like the sort of guy that thrives in the... That's why I wouldn't pick him in my Origin team. But I think if he got picked, he would play awesome. Like, I feel like he gets elevated by good play. And when you see his body language when people are sucking ass in his team, it's just his body language goes when someone does something stupid. You watch his shoulders slump. You just watch. It's just, yeah. I'm going to go the Dragons in this one. I love Zach Lomax on the wing. Sully back as well. All of a sudden that edge is hectic again. Yeah, I think they got too much size. Yeah, Morlow's been playing pretty good. Jacob Little through the ruck, he will tear these guys apart if they're not on their A game. I like DeBellin and Laurie and Murdoch Basila coming off the bench. I like it. They got no cover on the edges though. Okay, so what happens if an outside back goes down? They're gone. So yeah, praying for not an injury. They got no cover at all. Yeah, but look at this. Cam Murray, Hawkins, Isaiah Tass, Jacob Host, Jai Gray all out from last week. It's going to be tough, man. Let's see what these Bunnies are made of. Game of the round. Game of the round. Who's reffing this one? Thank God. It's not that Badger chick. So Pap's out, guys. So Farlongo comes in. Tyron Wishart comes in. Jerome Hughes is out. I wish I had the numbers with me, but Melbourne have a putridly bad record when Hughes is out. So their record is worse when Hughes is out to when Munster's out. Like, they're actually better with Munster out than they are with Hughes out, which is crazy because Munster's obviously a better player, but it's very hard to cover that position. And he just takes so much load off Cam Munster as well. Oh, there's Nelson. I was like, geez, did they drop Nelson again? Actually, haven't been minding Welshie lately. I think he's been pretty good. With a few players out, he might even get an Origin call up. Never know. Harry Grant, Josh King, Blore, Katoa, Liero. I mean, geez, that's nice. Bronson Garlick, Joe Chan, Big Nelson, Alec McDonald. Now, this is it, man. This is it for the Sharkies. Now, if we have Sharkies, like we said, we've been saying this for a while, guys. Like, they look like flat track bullies, blah, blah, blah. All this stuff. Now, Sharkies' next 3 games is, what is it again? It's Melbourne. So it's Melbourne. I know it's 3 top teams. Roosters, Penrith. So like I said, guys, so how do you win the comp? How do you win the comp? You finish in the top 4 and you have to win 3 games in a row against top 4 teams. That's how you win the comp. That's why when all these people talk about all these other clubs, I'm like, they can't. They show me where they've won. They've struggled to win 3 games in a row, let alone beat 3 top 4 teams in a row. And that's why I've been so confident in Penrith doing it, because Penrith are the only ones that have consistently beat top 4 teams very regularly, sort of thing. This will be it. Like, this is it. If the Sharkies can go out and drop these 3 teams, I'm taking them super seriously. If they win 2 of those 3, I'd take them pretty serious. I'd definitely be. It is very hard to win 3, but if they only get 1 of these next 3, and look, man, they do have this. They've got lucky. They've got lucky. No Pappenhausen, no Jerome Hughes. So I won't be taking this one too seriously. If Sharkies lose this one, I don't know. I'm gonna lose. I'm pretty much gonna lose everything that had impressed me over the Sharkies. And they'll be like they were not last year, the year before, where they finished in the top 4 and just. I had no doubt they were going to get bungled out in the finals. That there was no chance they were going to do any damage in the finals, and I might have to put them back in that bracket. But they've been playing good enough footy to beat all those teams, in my opinion. They look nice. I'm loving their back 5. Trindle back. When they get Trindle back, should be good. So that's good. At least it's a little bit of a balance. They are missing a player too. They're not at full strength. Hazelton's there, Kafusi, Nakora, Teague Wilton, Cam McInnes, Jack Williams, Sifatalica, Royce Hunt, Hamunueli. What a bench. What a bench. That is absolutely ridiculous, guys. Let's have a look at some of the team stats, guys. Storm have won 6 of their past 7 games against the Sharks. Sharks have not won at Amy Park since 2018. Storm have won 14 of the Storm have won their last 14 games at Amy Park. Ronaldo has scored 4 tries in his past 3 games against the Storm. Harry Grant has scored 4 tries in 5 games against the Sharkies. Damn, get on Harry Grant. He'll be paying a bit too, lads. Look, guys, we'll have a look at these first. All right, so Storm. Jesus Christ. 54-10? I don't remember that. Look at that. Look at the form, guys. 2 hottest teams in the NRL coming head to head. That's ridiculous. Both 7 from 8. Completion rates 77 and 80. Tackle efficiency 87 and 88. Average points scored 24-17 for Melbourne and 27-13 for the Sharkies. Now, Melbourne Storm have had a tougher run. They have beat Penrith. Have beat a couple of who they beat? The Broncos. Who else? Melbourne beat a couple of good teams. It's definitely have a harder one. So, look, I like picking teams on form and who I think's playing better footy and blah, 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 blah. I usually only go on, like, history if it's, like, real close, if that makes sense. So, like, You know, like a team could have beaten a team for the last 8 years straight, but then the year we're talking about, the team that's been winning sucks and they got no, you know, so it's cool. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter. The history doesn't matter. The team sucks now, and now they're playing a team that's better. But when it's real close like this, I do have to go on past, and Melbourne have had their number, and Sharkies do have a history of losing the top 4 teams. So I'm taking Melbourne just strictly on the past, even with Hughes out. I don't know. Hughes, see, I knew Paps was going to be out, and I think Farlongo can handle himself, but Hughes being out too. It's so hard. It's so hard, man. Warbrick. Oh, Grant Anderson's out too? Grant Anderson's in? I thought Coates was playing. I thought Coates was back. You know what? The more I look at this, the more I like the Sharkies, eh? Wishart in at 7. Sorry, guys. I'm genuinely having a conundrum here, eh? I like Sharks 1-17 better. But does that mean they're going to beat the Melbourne Storm in Melbourne when the team's been struggling to beat top teams? It's a conundrum, lads. I'm going to leave it with Melbourne, but again, guys, not much confidence with this one, eh? I'd love the Sharkies to get up. I hate when teams have like a thing they can't get over. I feel sorry for them. Let's get hammered. Roosters, Warriors, guys, and fair cop. Be careful. The match official is Casey Badger, so this is going to be a cheeks game. It's going to be penalties. It's going to be million captains challenges. It's going to be held calls the second there's contact. That was funny. The thing about Casey Badger, and everyone's like, before she had this blunder, I was thinking this. So the main reason I don't like her as a ref, it's nothing to do with her calls are right or wrong, because I don't care. Like you guys know me, I don't bag refs too often. Very rarely. I like talking about footy, not about reffing. But I don't care about. It's more the way the game's officiated. Like for example, I almost guarantee you, right? Tyrrell May is going to run into the line, hit it, turn, almost like be walking, and she's going to go held. And he always turns. He turns once, turns, and he'll hunch over and he flicks the ball out the back. You know, and she does it all the time. Like she doesn't have a good feel for the game. She calls held way too early, and she bloody blows 6 again so quick. I'm just like, there was no reason for that. Like there was no reason for that 6 again. There was like sometimes there's a dicey one. Like sometimes there's one and you're like, I probably shouldn't have given a 6 again. And then the next tackle's slow as well, and you just go 6 again. You know what I mean? But she'll just, that was slightly slow, 6 again. It's like, man, like give them a little bit of a benefit of doubt, you know what I mean? Like sometimes they do trap your arm. Sometimes they do, they'll lock your leg in with their leg real quick, or there is little things there. So like that's why I like chill out a little bit as a ref, and to be like, no, these dudes are taking a piss now. Now I'm going to start blowing penalties, but don't just start blowing them for the sake of it. Like, you know what I mean? It's not about you. We're here to watch the game, not you. And this is for all refs. Some do it really good. I can't remember the ref that did their grand final, Broncos versus Penrith Panthers. Like that was beautiful. That was beautiful refereeing. Like it just flowed so nice. You can ruin the game not through bad calls, just the way you ref the game, sort of thing. And yeah, all right. So enough about the refs. This last week is the most I've ever talked about refs. Tedesco, Tupou, Suwali'i, Joseph Manu, Dom Young, Kiri, Sam Walker, JWH, Brandon Smith, Lindsay Collins, Angus Crichton, Nat Butcher, Victor Radley, Connor Watson, Nafu White, Spencer Linu back, and Tyrrell May. Look at that bench. Warriors are in trouble, man. Warriors are in trouble. Chance Nickel Cookster, DWZ, Rocco Berry, Roger Tuivasa, Chet Montoya, Tamari Martin, Sean Johnson. Adam Fanua, Blake Wade Egan, Bunty as well, Jackson Ford. So Barnett's got to go to the second row. He's been enormous in the middle. Tohu Harris. Having said that, though, I don't mind it. I think Catewell has been absolute cheeks at the Warriors, eh? Absolute cheeks. Tavanga back, LA, Dylan Walker, Pompey. Pompey on the bench. Don't mind that at all. Now, to me, look, the Warriors, I think they're missing Metcalf more than they thought. And if you've been watching me for a minute now, you know I've just felt like the Warriors have played a little too conservative. You know, they've got out to Leeds and let them go. Haven't been able to chase teams. I just feel like they're playing a bit too reserved. I'd love to see a little bit more balance between, don't go full Penrith, don't go full Broncos, where you just go skits and try and score all the time, and don't go full Penrith, where we're literally we're just going to tackle you to death until you make mistakes, and we'll happily beat you 16-0. Just somewhere in the middle there. I think that's where, Warriors, I genuinely, I've been saying this for most of the year. I don't think their best footy will start till around Origin time, and they're not going to lose any players over Origin. I think it would take a little while to click again. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, Tamari Martin's got to find something. He's a good player, man. He's a real nice. I really liked him at the Broncos. He's just, it was just good. When Metcalf was there, he's such a good run threat, and him running out, even doing nothing, just sprinting out to an edge. So that just compresses everything up to this side. Then you shift right. Then you got Sean Johnson out to DWZ, hitting second rollers flat, stuff like that. But yeah, it was. I think they're missing Metcalf a little more than they sort of thought they would have, or more than we thought. Because this is the thing. Last year they did not have a healthy run. They had players in and out of that team constantly, and they seemed to handle it really good. So I just assumed they would this year too. Don't seem to have handled it as well this year. But yeah, massive game, huge game, and man. Roosters looking real nice. Roosters pretty much back to full strength. I mean, look at it. James Tedesco, Tupou, Suoli, Imanu, Dom Young, Kiri, Walk. What the hell even is that? Where are they sitting? So they're sitting on 10 points, same as the Broncos. For and against is 95, so much better. Yeah, they could really push up into this 4 real quick. Roosters. Real quick. Did I do the stats yet? Yeah, I don't think I have. Joey Manu has scored 5 tries in his past 4 games at Allianz. Warriors have lost their last 7 games against the Roosters. Jesus Christ. Sam Walker's in track for 18 consecutive goals at Allianz. Warriors have won 4 of their past 5 games at Sydney venues. JWH will become the 4th Rooster to appear in 300 games for the clubs. Congratulations, JWH. I still remember meeting you when you were a young buck. With your cousin Percy, and I think you just got paid. And you're a good dude. I really liked you. No, a little bit of an ego, but just a little one. For a young Māori fella who just got paid, not much of an ego at all. Good lad. Warriors haven't won in 4 games, so draw, loss. And their last win was against the Rabbitohs. And Roosters flying, smoking the Dragons. That's 100 points in 2 games. Raise the bat, lads. Lost to the Storm in a close one. Beat the Knights in a close one. Lost to the Doggies, and that was that carnage game. Crazy, man. Completion rates 80 to 81. Tackle efficiency 80-89. And just, struggling to score, man. 19-18. Roosters looking good. 28 points scored. 18 conceded. 64% win rate there to 56. I love you Warriors, man, but I can't tip you. I think the Roosters. I just see so many points here. I see points everywhere here, and I see points in the Warriors here, and here, and that's it. That's where I see points. I see points everywhere here. This is anytime try score of heaven. And this is Mind you, these two are probably the two most likely to score in this game. Yeah, I'm going to take not the Finns, the Roosters. Titans, Cowboys. This is a toughie, man. This is a toughie. I will get Brimo at fullback. So we unchanged. Tanner Boyd out. Ooh, that's a big loss. Chris Randall comes in at 5'8". And Verrills comes in at hooker. Dave Fafita getting ready to packing his bags, coming to Penrith Panthers. That's so unfair, bros. Keona Keeney on the bench. That's cool. Aaron Clark. I think Aaron Clark's been huge. I was saying all last year, I think there's a footy player in this kid. He looks nice. He's been really good, especially last month. I love his intensity, man. He's just hectic. He's the closest thing to the hectic cheese, I reckon. He's definitely not the hectic cheese, but he's a hectic mouldy lad. I reckon him and Cheese will get along great. Man. Cowboys desperate for a win. Drinky, so anyone out for them? No. Anyone back? Braden Burns, Chad Townsend comes back. Drinky, Felt, Holmes, Valame, Dearden, Chad Townsend, Jordan McLean, he was awful last week. Reece Robson, Griffin Neame was awesome, and then his second stint just did nothing. It's like they're running out of puff. Like I don't know how. Like you're playing in Townsville. Like you guys are used to the weather up there. That's twice in a row. Fini Fuyuaki, Jerome Nanai. Jeez, I love Nanai though. He is. Yeah, I think this will be your Queensland front row and second row, or lock and second row, right here. Jesus Christ, they're two freaks. Helen Lukey, McKeely, McIntyre, Jason Taumalolo on the bench. Yeah, that's I like that better. Yeah, guys, this is a tough one, man. Titans are cheeks away from home too. Cowboys are cheeks away from home. Titans' last 4 games have been decided by 4 points or less. Cowboys have won 4 of their past 5 games against the Titans. AJ Brimson has scored 8 tries in 11 games against the Cowboys. Nanai has scored 4 tries in his past 4 games. Love Nanai for winning this. Titans have won only one of their past 7 games at Seabus Stadium. I don't know why I only highlighted half of that. A month ago, I wouldn't even think about this. It would be the Cowboys, for sure. But I really like the way the Titans have been playing. So last year it was... No, they've already played this year. Cowboys... Oh, that's right. Cowboys got done 35-22. And look at this form guide from both teams. Both 1 from 5. Luckily, Titans... Cowboys had a few... I think they went 3 in a row to start the year. I think it was. Tackle efficiency, 82... Oh, completion rate. I was going to say, Jesus Christ. 82-76. They've got to hold the ball, the Cowboys. Tackle efficiency, 88-88. 17-28. This is better technically, but still not very good. It's actually pretty crazy. They're 4-9, so not a horrible record, and they're conceding more points than they scored. It's crazy. Wins at this venue, 6 from... Wow, that's pretty bad against the Titans. You know what I mean? Like if you're playing at Seabus, you're playing the Titans. To only have a 40% win rate against the Titans, it's pretty crazy. The Titans haven't been good for a while. When's the last time Titans played footy for finals? 5 years ago? 4 years ago? Something like that. I'm this is where I'm torn. I genuinely think Titans are playing better footy, but the Cowboys are so due and just playing way under their potential. So I'm like, all Cowboys have to do to win this game is just play to their potential. You know what I mean? Like, Titans can play to their potential, Cowboys play to their potential, Cowboys win. You get what I'm saying? So that's where, but I just feel like Titans have been playing close to their potential at least. And Cowboys have just not. I'm going to lock in Cowboys. Just. Just. It's going to be a tight one. I absolutely cannot wait for these games. All right, so we've gone... who'd we pick in this one again? Sea Eagles. Panthers, Broncos, Knights, Dragons, Storms, Roosters, Cows. Chaos. Yeah, let's do it. We're done. All right, lads, that's it. We're done, skis. We're all done, skis. All right, yeah, that's it. Thank you all so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.